Blue Apron. Now, I like to cook, I really do. But I often, we're done at the end of the day. I'm tired. I want to go shopping. I don't want to think about my meal planning. I never plan ahead. So I love it when I get home and there's my Blue Apron box on my door, because Blue Apron sends me everything, all the ingredients I need to cook a delicious meal, simply and easily. Inside you'll see those cards, the recipe cards, the coded recipe cards, and I mean every ingredient, like even the salt, everything you need. So I don't have to go shopping. The exact ingredients in the exact proportions, fresh. They all come from local farms, so they're not only at their peak of freshness, but they're currently in season, which is nice. Meals, not frozen, nothing frozen. Meals are 500 to 700 calories a serving. Delicious. And at $9.99 per person per meal, they're really affordable. This is great. If you want to make a meal for two, they have a family kit too. You can make for a large one. They work around your schedule. You tell them what your dietary preferences are. In every case, cooking about half an hour. Shipping is always free, and the menu is always featuring new stuff. In fact, they'll never send you the same meal twice. Plus, it gives you confidence. Once you've made chicken charlemagne with roasted root vegetables and parsnip potato mash, you have the recipe card. You're going to make it again. It's easy. You know you've done it. I don't know what Korean-style tiak is. I've never had it with spicy pork ragu and gai lan. But man, that looks good. Incredible. And the recipe's also online in case you lose the card. You will cook incredible meals. You'll be blown away by the quality and the freshness. And you're going to love it. Fresh, fast, super affordable. You will cook like a gourmet chef. And guys, can I tell you something? Just between us. You want to impress a young lady. Make a dinner for two. Set up the candles. Make something gourmet like this. You don't have to tell her you got it at Blue Apron. She's going to be blown away. This is stuff fresh prepared. You are not buying something made already and defrosting it and thawing and cooking in the micro. You're doing the cooking, I gotta warn you. But it's fun. You will feel so accomplished. We've got 2 meals for you for free, so there's really no reason not to try it. BlueApron.com/twit. Just go to BlueApron.com/twit. The other reason you're gonna like this better than just getting a meal prepared and heating it up, your house will smell fantastic. And that's gonna impress people too. You cooked for me? I did. BlueApron.com/twit. 2 free meals a week. Mike Elgin, he is our news director, the host of TNT Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 1800 UTC. In his spare time, he likes to review Kindles.
Pink products.
Is this the new Kindle Fire?
Close. This is the Amazon Fire HD6. This is the Amazon Fire HD7.
They dropped the Kindle.
They dropped the Kindle because I think they wanted to differentiate with the reading.
From the reader.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a tablet that does have reading
capability. Yes, you can read. It's actually very good for ebooks. So these are very, very low cost devices. They're almost identical except for the size. They have the same screen resolutions and so on.
Okay, so the one I have is like a giant cell phone, like something.
It's a 6-inch. They have cell phones that are 6 inches.
Yeah.
This one has 6-inch screen plus a huge bezel. It's very thick and heavy. In fact,
it's heavy.
Burke was noticing earlier that these are the same weight. Feel this. They're
actually, I think the big one might be lighter.
Exactly. That's what we were thinking. So the 6, the HD Fire. The Fire HD6 is extremely thick, extremely heavy.
I have my Nexus 6 with me. You can compare the screen sizes. It's a little bit bigger, not much. Actually, you know what? It's not. It's 6. Exactly the same. Yeah. With a bigger bezel.
But this magenta job here is cheap. It's $99.
What?
This one's $139.
What? Wait a minute. $99?
$99. And
this is on my account. You have my books.
That's right.
How can you have my books on here?
I've really enjoyed them.
Wait a minute. I'm confused.
I have no idea why that is.
This has my books on it.
I pulled it out, and it was shrink wrapped.
Did it say hello, Leo?
It did, actually.
Of course it did. These are my books. I'm puzzled, but okay.
They must have, I guess,
somebody ordered them on my Amazon account is what they did.
Yeah,
and I'd sure like to know who did that.
Yeah.
All right, so apparently I own these now.
Yes. So let me know how
there it is as a reader.
Book turns out.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
Actually, this is a great book. And Then We're Done, Agatha Christie. I love it. I'm reading it right now. All right, so.
Okay, so they have cameras, 2 megapixel cameras.
Yeah.
So it's like going back to yesterday.
Yeah, but dude, it's $99.
Yes. Now you'll notice that the plastic on this is not the good kind of plastic. This is the kind that you get a Slurpee in. You get the special commemorative Slurpee. And it's slippery too. So this is not a great surface to have on the back of your tablet. Of course, it's Wi-Fi only. You know, these are basically bare bones. What do you sacrifice for those prices? You get a pretty good screen, which
I have to say the screen is better than I would expect for 99.
yeah. When you look at certain whites, things that are supposed to be white, they actually look
a little bluey.
We were looking before the. If you
That
look
one's
at,
blue and this one's yellow.
yeah, they all tend in general to go. It looks blue from your angle, but if you look at it straight on, you
It's
see
a
that it's
little
yellowy.
yellow.
Our monitors make them look good actually, but in real life they're
They're
very
not as good.
orangey.
But they're high res. They look like they're pretty high res.
They are pretty high res,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. And so that's really, you know,
I still
sound
can't get over
quality
the
is very low
price.
quality. Yeah, the price is very, very low. The problem is, well, we'll get to the recommendation at the end. Now, these of course run a forked version of Android 4.4 KitKat called the Fire OS 4.
Right.
It's codenamed Sangria, and it's, you know, it's optimized for buying stuff on Amazon, of course, as you might imagine.
Even the App Store is the
You
Amazon
don't have
App
Google
Store.
Play, direct access to Google Play on these devices. You know, they're so. You'll notice that if you scroll through the user interface, it's not bad. When you get into videos and games, or if you do a lot of fast scrolling through devices, you get some hiccups with the performance.
Yeah, because it feels pretty snappy.
Yeah, it
this
does.
way.
They've really optimized it for anytime you're looking at anything on Amazon, they've done a good job
Sure.
of that. Of course, they have the Silk browser, which Amazon has also
Right.
designed. Now, one of the bad things about this is that one of the great things about Amazon tablets is Mayday instant customer service. These don't have it. So
Right.
if you have a question, you're not gonna get the little video head that pops up and tells you the answer to the question.
Look, this has been so long since I subscribed to the New York Times. It says Obama and Romney have first debate. That's exciting. I wonder who won.
You know, by the way, when I looked at one of the funny things about the fact that this is your account is when it came up, it said Leo's 10th Kindle.
Yeah. Oh, I have a lot of them.
Yeah. 10 Kindle is a lot of Kindles.
Yeah. But so clearly this is the idea. This is $99, and how much is that? 150.
139.
Is that these if you are one of those people who say I need a tablet, or the kids need a tablet.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing about this. They have a special kids version of both of these called the Kids Edition. They're a little extra. So the 6-inch Kids Edition is $149. The
Right.
7-inch Kids Edition is $189. They come with even more bezel. They
Right.
come with a case that sort of kid-proofs it. And they also are guaranteed for 2 years. So if they flush it, they break it completely, they'll replace it. And that comes with the special plus free time unlimited subscription.
I thought that was
tons
really
of content.
cool.
So
Yeah.
that's part of why you might want to recommend this is that if it's for kids, it's really a great offering for kids.
Right.
You can turn them loose on the unlimited subscription, and then they can just choose their own content. It's all sort of approved for children.
Right.
So that's a very nice thing.
I have to say, for this price, I mean, there are people for $100 that go, they buy the 5 and dime Polaroid tablet.
Yeah.
That's running an old version of Android. At least Amazon keeps this version of Android up.
Yeah.
Well, give me the pros and cons.
Okay. So the pros are that they're inexpensive. The performance and screen are okay. They're actually pretty good in direct sunlight, so that's a plus if you want to read outside. And they come in fruity colors. In addition to this
What else besides pink?
retina searing pink, they also have black, white, cobalt, and citron. In other words, I guess blue, yellow.
Citron.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a fruitcake flavor, I think.
So
Oh man.
they're brightly colored. So those are pros. The cons are that they kind of feel cheap, thick, and heavy. The screen is only good if you look at it directly on. At the edges, there's distortion.
Right.
There's color distortion, other distortions. The screen is extremely reflective. You can see that if you're watching
Yeah.
the video. This is a very reflective screen, and that's not good.
That's probably so it looks good with TV and video, because this is really also designed to play Amazon Prime Video.
Yes. Now you notice that the sound does not sound good. One of the few differences between these two is that the 6 has a single speaker at the bottom. The 7 has 2 speakers on what would be the side.
That's
So
a little better.
it still doesn't sound that great.
Does it come with headphones?
It doesn't come with headphones,
Okay.
but another curiosity about this is that everything. Actually, it might. I'm not certain about that. everything is on the top. You see the headphone jack, the
Yeah.
microphone,
And the USB kit.
the USB where you plug it in, and the power button are all on the top. That's kind of weird. And the only thing on the bottom
The
on
volume
that one is
controls on the side.
Exactly. So that's kind of an odd thing. Now,
But it can play pinball.
it can. Yeah, that's one of the.
It plays
best games
pretty
I've
well, yeah. I mean, I'm not unhappy with this.
Now you may be surprised at these prices that I'm going to say that this is a do not buy. I'm going to
Really,
tell you
I am
why.
surprised. Yeah.
The reason is that the Fire HDX,
Right.
also from Amazon,
Right.
is slightly more expensive and way better performance.
How much is the HDX?
It's well for the 7-inch, it's $179. That's just $40 more. $40 more. You can get something that's not going to frustrate you. That's going to be much better for games and
Right.
movies and things like that, and it's going to be more satisfactory. You know, it's cheap tablets sound great, and then you're going to have it for a couple of years at least, and it's going to frustrate you with
So,
content.
do
a little
not-
more, you can get a much.
Do
better
not
device.
buy. If you could spend a little bit more, you'll get a better thing. On the other hand, if you say I have to have I can only afford $100 tablet,
Right.
maybe for the kids.
Yes.
This is so much better than the cheap Android stuff we've seen. That I have to say this would be a you know, if you can't spend a penny more, it's not a bad choice.
Yep. And we're not reviewing the kids edition, but I think
Right.
the kids edition
That might be something.
is something to really look at.
Unlimited replacements. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, a do not buy for the Amazon Fire 6 here and the 7 there. And you know, one thing I've learned from this segment is I better change my Amazon password pretty quick.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh,
but not too quick. I still have some more books on.
Thank you, Mike Elgin, our news director here at the Twit Breakhouse. Thanks also to Shannon, OMG Chad, and I know there's somebody else who did a review. Just for the life of me. Tanya, thank you, Tanya Hall. We do Before You Buy each and every week on Tuesdays. You can subscribe. You get the whole show at twit.tv/BYB. You can also go to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Before You Buy. We do something unique there. We not only have the whole show. I'm sorry, I'm still playing pinball. You have to turn that on. We still have the whole show, but we also have each individual review. Makes it easy to share with somebody who's in the market for a product that we review. If you've got an idea for something you'd like to see, do email byb@twit.tv. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time. Remember, you gotta watch before you buy. Take care. Seriously, how?
Who, Carson, do we know who bought them?
I do not, but I will find out that.
Because, you know, when you buy a Kindle product,
Apparently, I've purchased this without my knowledge, which is very concerning to me.
yeah. Or
Unless
we
they
need to
thought,
find-
oh, Leo's going to review it, we'll
I think,
pre-populate
they
it.
They sent us a review unit.
These are
They said
review
they would
units.
Review it, so they.
So they thought, oh, well, Leo's reviewing it, we'll just put his scrap on here.
Or maybe it was an option when they filled out a form or something.
So Rob says we bought 2 Fire HD 60s for our sixes for our grandchildren. They love them. That's who it's for.
Yeah.
It's for grandchildren. They're gonna break it. It doesn't really matter. That's who the market is. I'm pretty impressed.
It's an ideal babysitter because there's infinite content
Yeah.
that they can find.
And if they break it, it's not like, oh gosh, they broke it. I'm devastated. That was a review unit, and they just had the good sense to attach it to my account, which I'm also a little perturbed that they can do that
Without a password.
without my knowledge.
They can delete
That's your
1984.
Can you
off
buy
the
it? Can you
Kindle.
buy books on there?
I think so. I think so.
No, it's going to require a password, Leo. It can't just.
Yeah, you have to put in a password to buy it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Not that I would try to buy it.
Because it has all my books in it.
Enter your password. That'd be great.
Well, it also answers a problem I've had because
Let me buy it.
I tried like that Agatha Christie. Like I tried to put it on another Kindle. It said, no, you've downloaded this too many times. Well, now I know why.
Yeah, exactly.
Every Fire I've ever reviewed. Before You Buy is brought to you by Harry's. For guys who want a great shave experience for a fraction of what you're paying now, go to harrys.com. Get $5 off your first purchase by entering the code Before You Buy when you check out. It's my 10th Kindle. Now I know where I got all those Kindles. And by Blue Apron. Blue Apron will send you all the ingredients to cook fresh, delicious meals with simple step-by-step instructions right to your door. To see what's on the menu this week and get your first 2 meals free, go to blueapron.com/twit. That's blueapron.com/twit. It doesn't show up in my orders, so that's reassuring, right? I've never seen this in my orders.
Yeah, that came last week. I'll figure it out.
That is so
Came while I was
weird.
in CES, but I'll figure out what the deal was.
So yeah, no, it's just because I'm looking and going, wait, those are my books. It's good I don't read 50 Shades of Hilarious.
Right, we both shipped in Leo's address as well. It's amazing.
Here you go, Leon.
All right. That concludes the YouTube stream. No, let's keep it going. It's in 3 dimensions. Oh! So let's see here. If I wanted to shop Amazon, for instance,
You want this chair? Is that what you want?
let me buy some toothbrushes.
Whole set, whole set.
I did a show for BTS.
Come on over.
Unrelated to the current conversation, let me see that fire.
Yeah, really. Okay, item was added to my cart.
Did you read The Goldfinch, Leo?
I did. I loved it. Isn't that great?
I'm listening to it and it takes a long time.
I listened to it and it's very long.
I don't like that reader.
You know what well, you know what I did and I recommend? This is one of the Whisper Sync books, so I bought for like $8. And then, so sometimes you want to read it, it's the first book I've ever done that. It was really awesome.
Yeah, I think I want to read it too.
And it'll highlight it as you're reading it. It's such a good book. What do you think? You're not
I
liking it?
like it so far, but I don't like that reader. Now, is it Whisper Sync? Is it the same Audible as the Audible reader?
Yeah, it's the same reader.
Because he read another book that I really didn't like. He does women's voices badly. Like he does them like high.
Yeah, they all talk like that.
Yeah. But,
Whenever it's a woman, he's kind of like, it's basically kind of a swishy guy.
yeah, but
And I don't like, I completely agree with you. His women's voices are terrible. But
I
it
will
was
finish
such a good book that I
Yeah.
kind of overlooked the bad reading.
Yeah. Well, maybe I should switch. To
Although then I read the reviews and said, this is trash, posing as good books.
Well, it's very long, so
It's extremely long.
yeah.
Go to cart. I've now purchased 3 of these. How do I purchase? Oh, it's an add-on.
I'm really concerned that your password is in there.
Well, that's the question. I don't know if my password is in here. It is it's my Kindle, so it had all my books on it. But I bet you I have to. I'm thinking I have to.
Maybe you can open the book. Look right here. Can you open the books? Or does
Yeah.
it ask the password then?
No, you can read the books.
Did you change the password on this yet?
I didn't change it.
Here, I'm going to give you the
That's her.
password to it.
That's her password. Why is she password protected?
I have no idea.
Yeah, try. You know, if I'm going to review something, I want to be the first one to open it because I need. That's
Okay.
part of the review is
Right.
seeing. And it has chocolate on the USB key. Oh, I forgot to do this.
Oh.
Can you do a pickup?
No, we can't, Leo.
That's next week.
Oh my God! No password. I just bought 3 toothbrushes and a Amazon power cord. No password. No password.
But how does account get logged?
I did not buy these. They appeared at our doorstep with my account in them, and you can buy crap on them without a password.
And they appeared. They were sent to Tanya.
That is so uncool.
Yeah.
And now I'm getting 3 toothbrushes and a power.
What else can we buy? Buy another Echo.
That's terrible. I mean, I understand the PR firm saying, "Oh, Leo, you're a moron, so we'll customize this for you."
Maybe it was a
But-
requirement that you had to have an account when they send a
One click is enabled on this.
You should still have to put your password in.
No, I just bought crap.
Well, let's order some stuff and then get refunds.